They're running these articles saying Trump's betrayed everybody over and over and over again when he hasn't. He's putting in Rex Tillerson, who's a big corporate leader, but a business dealer, and a guy that knows how to get jobs in America and to get us cheaper energy, and who's anti-globalist until they pressured him and made him sign on to carbon taxes. That was a big fight. He was the main guy fighting man-made global warming hoaxes up until 2006. They talk about Moonshin and the rest of them. He was anti-NAFTA, anti-GATT. Yeah, he was with Goldman Sachs. All the top people were. So they're saying Trump's going to drain the swamp because he's been convinced. Sir, they're pointing out you're hiring a bunch of Washington insiders. That's not draining the swamp. He needs to define draining the swamp, getting rid of the anti-gunners, getting rid of the people that want open borders, the globalists, standing up, and he already has hired no lobbyist. He followed the no lobbyist rule with the vice president heading that up, okay? Mike Pence. He's done it all. He's bringing in people that will follow nationalism. He's bringing in a new head of the EPA, who's the Attorney General of Oklahoma, who fought the carbon taxes and the whole climate change BS where they say that we don't believe in climate change. Of course there's climate change. It's not man-made. And taxing people to Al Gore and Rothschild doesn't help people. So this is how they twist it. Gingrich, Trump dropping, drain the swamp. Gingrich, who's like an insider with the globalists, one of the few people that I think Trump better really watch. Notice he hasn't been appointed to anything, though. He goes on NPR and kind of plays like Glenn Beck and goes, oh, well, he's dropping that now because it's been pointed out he's bringing in insiders. That's redefining. He never said I won't bring in folks that know how to get stuff done in Washington. He said, I'm going to get the Second Amendment back. I'm going to defend our borders. I'm going to deport the felons. All this crap. They're saying, oh, he was going to go after gays. He's backed off. That was the right wings believing that because the left said he was. Trump never said that. So the stupid gays and the stupid right-wingers don't know what you're talking about. You projected onto Trump your BS. So people are projecting onto Trump things he didn't say or do. They're also twisting, and I'm not just mindlessly defending him. If he starts not going after the gun controllers, if he doesn't start trying to reverse the gun grabs, if he doesn't try to go after the monopolies they've been setting up, which he's saying he's going to do, if he doesn't try to control that border and deport criminals, if he doesn't deliver on bringing more jobs back, which we already see the biggest exuberance in Gallup's history in confidence in the economy, 60 billion already brought back, 50 billion Japan, 10 billion steel, Carrier, Ford plants. He's already delivering. I said if he delivered on 20, 30, 40%, and he really tried hard, I'd be happy. He's already delivered like 20%. He's not even in office for 28 days. I mean, this is incredible what's happening. But again, they keep implying, and then this is the problem. Trump has these advisors now who he trusts. They're like, sir, they think drain the swamp means get rid and fire everybody. Oh, we better quit using that then. No. He needs to come out and say, drain the swamp means get people in, whether they're outsiders or insiders, like all these generals. You know why he does that to bring them into major department heads. That's drain the swamp. He's getting a bunch of nationalists and patriots like Mattis and Flynn, who's total anti-New World Order and a listener of ours, and anti-Agenda 21 and anti-radical Islam. I mean, and all these other generals are patriots. I mean, he's putting in a general that will control the border, Marine Corps general. I mean, he's delivering, but they're already trying to get people to go, oh my God, we've been betrayed again. You know you're not getting betrayed the way the leader's still crapping their pants, folks. Of course he's coming in as a manager and getting people that know how to get stuff done. But just like he told Roger Stone the other day, I'm appointing a bunch of Goldman Sachs folks because they run the show and they've got the international connections. But these are people like Bannon, who's been anti-New World Order for 30 years. Sure, he was acquisitions and mergers. That's a whole different arm of a giant company like Goldman Sachs. He's there now fighting Goldman Sachs. You know, it's Darth Vader throws Palpatine down the damn shaft, folks. This is how it happens when you start to win. A lot of the establishment that didn't like what was happening flips to your side. But a lot of these people were always on our side. So this is an epic moment. They're trying to misrepresent that he's not draining the swamp. He should keep the fact drain the swamp. Keep drain the swamp, Trump. But go out and point out that means get rid of the open border people. Get rid of the globalists. Get rid of the bad U.S. attorneys that have been not prosecuting Clinton crime machine. Restore the republic. Cut the taxes. Cut the corporate tax to the global average to bring the jobs back. These are the litmus test. These are the promises. That's draining the swamp. Not, oh, let me see. Let me hire somebody who's never been at the top of banking. Let's hire a guy that cuts hair from Albuquerque, New Mexico. No. That's what we're talking about. Quick comment from all of you on that point.
Yeah, he said, even when he was campaigning, I'm going to get business people. We're going to run America like a business because of the amount of money that runs through this country. It needs to be run like a business. There's way too much waste. So this is not a lie that, hiring these type of people is not draining the swamp. That's fake news right there.
No. Bringing our jobs back is draining the swamp.
Getting business people in who know how to run businesses, who have bottom lines, who are held accountable for their decisions. That is all part of draining the swamp.
never been in Washington.
Yeah.
Mnuchin, never been in Washington.
So I think this is a total lie, and who knows, maybe Gingrich is part of a disinformation campaign.
And this is the amazing thing. Let's remember, Donald Trump was a public figure, a successful businessman for decades. And then what happens when he runs for president? He's a racist. He's a homophobe. He's a xenophobe. He's a Russian agent all of a sudden, right? And when he starts running. You're seeing the same thing now with people like Rex Tillerson. Oh, well, what? I'm sorry. Most of these people have never even heard of Rex Tillerson before. But now he's a racist. He's part of the swamp. He's part of the government. He's a Russian agent.
And of course, he's a Russian agent. Exactly. Oh, the racist doesn't work now. You're a Russian agent. You think our information's hardcore? You think our focus is brutal? Try our nutraceuticals. Try our supplements. We've taken Brain Force and made it Brain Force Plus. Now with 20% more in the bottle and an even more hardcore formula. You owe it to yourself to get these products. They really have worked for myself, my family. They have 5-star reviews by the thousands. Secure your Brain Force Plus today at InfoWarsLife.com. Now 20% stronger. Again, InfoWarsLife.com.